It's finally fall. Finally. This summer has been the longest summer ever. But it is finally fall. We have a little over a week until October. And that means everything is about to be Halloween themed, spooky themed. And I love it. I'm excited. I really love Halloween. And I love the Halloween theme. And I thought that if there's anyone out there that is wanting to get into the Halloween spirit, into the spooky spirit, and use anime to kind of help them and watch some anime, Halloween themed anime, then I could come up with a list of anime that I recommend to help you do that. So this is my list. This is my list of Halloween spooky themed anime. It's not all horror. It's not all horror. As a matter of fact, I don't have much horror at all. Because I just wanted it to be about the theme, the art, the aesthetic of October, to kind of help you get into that ghost and pumpkin and bat cookie spirit. So yeah, here it is. Here's my list. There's no order to this. There's no tier to this. It's just as I think of them. I've got a list in my head, but I'm just gonna kind of go with it. And I'm not gonna do some weird professional commentary about this. I'm just gonna kind of wing it and be more casual. I've done these videos, or I've recorded videos like this in the past, but I've never uploaded them because they just felt so weird and rough and stale. So I'm just gonna kind of be casual about it, you know? I'm just gonna kind of talk. So yeah, here it is. Here's my list. So number 1 is Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academia is a story about a girl who joins a witch academy. She has little aptitude for magic, however, which causes her to have a lot of issues in school. But she has a dream to become the hero of the magical world and become the top witch. So she pursues her dream and falls into trouble along the way, getting caught up in some issues that are happening in and around her school. I kind of compare it to if you watch Harry Potter. If you like Harry Potter, then maybe you'll like this series as well. The animation is really good. If you are familiar with Studio Trigger, like Kill la Kill or Gurren Lagann, anime like that. If you like those shows, then you'll probably like Little Witch Academia. It's a really fun anime. It's wholesome. It's got a lot of heart to it, but it's also got a good deep story to it. And I think it kind of gives you the lighthearted side of Halloween and the kind of Halloween spirit. The second one on my list is Soul Eater. Soul Eater is practically the anime version of Halloween Town, especially episode 1. Episode 1 is like Halloween in an episode of anime. It's really, really good. Depending on your taste, you may or may not like Soul Eater. I know there's a lot of debate behind Soul Eater being a good or bad anime. I really enjoyed it. I really like Soul Eater, and I'm also enjoying Fire Force, which is by the same studio, and you know, a lot of people don't like Fire Force too, so I don't know, but I like it. I like the art of Soul Eater. The comedy is on point in my opinion. The story follows a duo, or actually a couple of students of this academy that focuses on a Meister and a weapon. Certain students can either be Meisters, wielders of weapons, and other students are the weapons themselves. And we follow a group of different kids as they work to collect souls, which are the souls of demons and spirits. And the first one to reach 100 souls and 3 witch souls, I believe, gets to become the next Scythe or Scythe Meister. I don't remember, but yeah, it's also a really good anime. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Number 3 is Blood Lad. Blood Lad isn't a show that many people have seen. but it's one of my favorites. I watched it a long time ago, and I'm actually trying to rewatch it here soon. This show is about the demon world, and specifically the main character, who is a vampire and kind of rules over his district of the demon world. He's kind of like a gang leader, and the main character finds a human girl in the demon world, and he's in love with Japanese culture, so he kind of gets sucked into kind of taking care of her so that he can learn more about Japanese culture and otaku culture. This show has a lot of comedy, but also a lot of really good action, and the art is fantastic. It has a little bit of fan service, so if you like fan service, then I'm sure you'll enjoy it. If you don't, then it may not be the show for you. I love it. I love the fan service in this anime. I think it's really well done. And the anime itself is super meta. It's really funny, especially if you're an otaku. I think you'll really enjoy it. But I highly recommend it. It's one of my all-time favorites. Go watch it if you can. Number 4 is a little bit of a cop-out, but I think it would be a waste not to bring it up in this list, and that is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul, the reason I add that to this list is because what else is going to get you in the mood to wear a Halloween mask than Tokyo Ghoul, where every character has a unique mask that fits the trait of the character itself. If you haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul and you don't know what it is, then I will explain it really briefly for you. Tokyo Ghoul is about these creatures that look like humans called ghouls. They can only eat humans, and they are often hunted by a human organization that hunts ghouls. Some of the ghouls are bad, some of the ghouls are good. Let's just say it's a very gray line, and some of them are just doing their best to survive. You follow a character who gets himself mixed in with a mixture of both, and you get to see the dilemma of him. But yeah, it fits in. I don't know. I don't really know what much to say, but yeah, it fits in. Anyways, number 5 is Dodo Hero, if I say that properly, which I probably didn't. Dodo Hero is about a demon world, I guess. A alternate world, kind of looks like what I would envision like a anime version of Hell to look like. It follows a character that has the head of a lizard who has lost his memories, and he's trying to get them back. The city that it takes place in is very Halloween themed, in my opinion. The characters are very trippy looking, and I think if you are wanting to watch things that kind of get you in the mood for that stuff, then add Dodo Hero to your list. And that's going to be it for my 5 main anime, but there are so many anime that fit in this list. If this list didn't do it for you and you're looking for more, or maybe you finish all these on this list and you want some more, then here are just a bunch of anime that fit in. Rage of Bahamut, I think, would fit in there. You have Ishiki, which is another horror. I mean, you could go with like Blood Sea, another. There are all kinds of anime out there that have the horror theme. You can just look up and find, but I think the 5 that I chose have more of the Halloween spirit in them than all of these other shows, and so these are the 5 that I recommend to you. If you have any that you would recommend, feel free to add them to the comments. Tell me if you agree with the ones that I brought up, or if you didn't agree, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I know this video is done very casually and very disorganized, but I wanted it to be more casual to fit more of my style. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found some inspiration and got some ideas of things to watch. But that's it for me. I will probably try to do another one of these in the next holiday, which would be Christmas, I believe. That's gonna be a harder one, but if there's anything else, any other kind of videos you would like me to do, any other kind of list you would like me to make, feel free to add some themes in the comments below. That's it for me, so hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.